here to give it over here and make it happen, and just what's this life about? What is my life about? And I really just got that, I am here to shine my light, my uniqueness, my brilliance, my talent, my God self, and to celebrate and to encourage everyone else to do the same. So, are you guys ready to shine your light? Are you ready to shine your light? All right. Well, this song came through as a reminder that we are that power that brings forth that light. So, here we go. One, two, two. I'm gonna be DWP and turn your light on. You pay the bill when you're open and willing to turn your light on. We've been bumping round in the dark, hadn't yet discovered there's a spark in our heart. Sitting, waiting so patiently to ignite with the right conductivity. You are your own utility. Turn on the light. We're the power. We are the power. We are the power. Yeah. Ooh. We're the power. We are the power. We are the power. Yeah. Ooh. Don't have to wait between 11 and 8 to turn your light on. The moment is now. Pull up the weeds from erroneous seeds and get that bright on. Don't wait for the city to take out your trash, to provide your fire, or to give you your gas. A mind aligned with the truth of the day will reveal a passion that'll rocket your way. Strike that match today and be that light. With the power, we are the power. We are the power. Yeah. Ooh. Take it, babe. Don't need nobody to scratch that itch, 'cause you are the commander of your own light switch. It's time to flick. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. What you got, babe? Rolling blackout, stop making the news when you stay connected to the infinite fuse. Just ride the wave of possibility and we'll generate more love that's free. On your own utility, turn on the light. We have the responsibility. Turn on the light. It's time to let the world see. We are the light. We are the power. We are the power. We are the power. Yeah. Turn on your light. We are the power. We are the power. We are the power. Yeah. Ooh, it's on. Oh, yes, it's on. Hey, it's on. Oh, it's on. Yeah. There is a power right inside, and it's time to ignite it. It's time to shine. Oh, you got the power. We are the power now, and it's time to shine your light. Yeah. Oh, we are the power. Stand in your power. Nobody's got your power now. Just dance in the power. Oh, yeah. We are the power. We are the power. We are the power. Yeah. Say that with me. We are the power. We are the power. We are the power. Yeah. Turn to somebody. Tell them you are the power. You are the power. You are the power. You are the power. Yeah. We are the power. We are the power. We are the power. There's only one, and that's what we are. We are the power. We are the power. We are the power. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. power, yeah.
Marianne Lewis. All right. And please welcome Reverend Judy Chapman.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can hardly stand it. I just want to welcome a few people that are Mary, who came from Topanga Canyon all the way down this morning, driving all that way to see us. My brother's here. My two grandsons, Dylan and Gage, are here. And my friend Burl with her sister Stella visiting from England are here. And my daughter, of course, my daughter Julie, and my mom June. And my grandson, Xander. So I welcome you all. And all the rest of you, y'all know who I am. We're all friends, right? So I love affirmations. They keep me focused. They keep me clear. They keep me right on point. So when I was in kindergarten, I learned my first affirmation. And Xander is here to help me tell you about it. Okay, so are you ready? Okay. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with sunshiny faces. This is the way we start a new day. So, would you like to sing it with us? Yes. All right. Ready? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with sunshiny faces. This is the way we start a new day. Thank you, Xander.
Bye-bye.
How wonderful would it be if everyone woke up in the morning and sang that song? I mean, it would change the world. 15 years ago, I created a affirmation for myself, and I have said it every morning and every night, and sometimes, many times during the day. And it is, I am open and receptive to the abundance that is mine to have and to share. I am open and receptive to the abundance that is mine to have and to share. It has served me well. So the Centers of for Spiritual Living, the entire organization, have created a global vision for the entire year 2016. And that vision is a world that works for everyone. I love that. So that's our theme for the entire year. And for the month of March, it is realizing the power of mind. And Dr. Heather has talked about that for the past 2 weeks and given us some great insights and wisdom about that. Today's talk is titled, Don't Bring Me Down, Group Consciousness. Or in other words, we believe in the control of conditions through the power of the mind. That was a quote by Dr. Ernest Holmes, who is the founder of religious science and the author of the Science of Mind textbook. So it says group consciousness. It is another name for collective consciousness. So I looked it up on the internet, and this is what it says. It's when an entire community comes together to share similar values. It has also been termed hive mind. And I had a good visual on that one, all these bees buzzing around someone's head. Hive mind, group mind, mass mind, or social mind. But as Dr. Holmes says in the textbook, we were given the most wonderful gift ever. We can think and we can reason. And we use this power of thought individually, not in the masses, to create our own experience and not to be moved or be a follower of the mass or the hive mind. Consciousness means knowledge within ourselves. So we're all consciousness. We're all that one mind of God. There is only one. It is the mind of God, and it is our mind also. So when I'm preparing for a talk, I always, when I get my topic, I go, come on, universe, give me everything I need for inspiration, for wisdom, and wonderful things to share. So when I saw my topic, what I saw was don't let me down, not don't bring me down. Then, of course, my mind went shh, right straight to the Beatles song, Don't Let Me Down. And then Spirit said, it's okay, Judy, show it. Show the video, please. I just wanted to give you a taste of the 60s. Just love that. So sometimes we can see something and we see what we want to see, not what's really there, just like I saw, don't let me down, don't bring me down. And sometimes we can hear what somebody says, but we're not really hearing what they're saying. We're hearing what we want to hear. Ever happened to anybody before? Yes. So what I heard in that song was God talking to me. And what I changed in my head, my mind, I changed the words. And what I heard was, nobody ever loved me like you love me. Yes, you love me. Yes, you do. And then at the end where it says, and a love that it's a love that lasts forever. It's a love that has no past. So in my mind, that was God talking to me. And that's God talking to you. Unconditional love forever and ever. Amen. You will always have that within you, that love of God. God loves you so much that it created you to express itself. And it lasts forever. There's no beginning, there's no end. So today's topic comes from our Science of Mind philosophy statement, what we believe. And we believe in the healing of the sick and control of conditions through the power of this mind. So every time we use our mind, we are creating with that power, that universal power. We are using that one mind of spirit. I think it's important that we say today's affirmation again together. And I want you to really hear with your spiritual ears what you're saying. The power of the mind is my power. When I fully understand this and practice this power in all my affairs, the quintessential question becomes, what experience do I want to have? What experience am I creating today? I have the power to make it happen. And that's the truth. We have this power within us, and we just need to direct it and use it for our good. We live in a spiritual universe. Everything, everything is spirit. And everything is energy, including what we see in the physical world. Since all is energy and the spirit is the cause of every physical thing that we see, then we can affect our physical world, right? Makes sense. We go to cause, first cause, which is our ideas, to change the effect as many times as we desire, for there are no mistakes. There are no mistakes. We don't like the direction we're going, we change our thinking and we go in a different direction. We can do this, and we do it. Whether we know it or not, we are creating. So these all the lessons for the year are made by different ministers, and this one for today, this minister really likes quotes out of the Science of Mind. So bear with me. Okay, so the first PowerPoint. In mental work, we must realize that there is one infinite mind which is consciously directing our destiny. Consciously directing. Declare every day, no mistakes have been made, none are being made, and none can be made. Declare there is one supreme intelligence which governs, guides, and guards. And it tells me what to do, when to act, how to act. Having done this in perfect faith, and it acts with perfect assurance. On page 290 in the Science of Mind textbook. It's always creating whatever thoughts we're putting into the divine mind. It creates it. It says, yes, yes, my beloved, I will give you what you want. It doesn't, it's impersonal there. It creates whatever you put there. So I'm going to tell you a little story about how I use the power of mind. So to preface this, I was raised with snakes. My brother and I had a snake pit in our backyard, 12 foot by 12 foot. We went to the desert most every weekend, and we caught snakes. We loved snakes. We loved lizards. I had a South American iguana living in the house for years. And I have two snakes at home now in the living room. Two different cages, two king snakes. But I love them. They have personalities, and they're lovely. So this story is about my cousin Diane, who is sitting in the back, who also is our administrator. She's my cousin. And her granddaughter, Ashlyn. We were at a Selamar, which was our summer conference 10 years ago. And we were at a Selamar. We were coming home, and we stopped at the San Luis Obispo rest stop. And it's a big rest stop, and there was a lot of people there. So we're getting out of the car, and I hear this dog barking, this woman screaming, and all this going on. So I run over to see what's happening. And right in the middle of the grass and all these trees, right next to this tree is this rattlesnake. And she had walked her dog by it, and, it didn't bite him or anything. And so she was saying, oh my God, oh my God. So the people were running to get the maintenance man. Well, I knew it was going to happen if the maintenance man came. He was going to kill it. I couldn't stand it. And so I looked at that snake, and I did a prayer treatment this is, and I looked at that snake in the eyes. And I told Ashlyn, she was 10 at the time, I said, stand here 10 feet away. Don't let anybody get near that snake until I get back. I ran across the parking lot. I broke off a big branch off of a tree. It was about this big around, and it was about 5 feet long. And I ran back, and I looked at that snake, and he was like this. He was scared because, there's all these people gathering now, maybe 40 people. And he was ready to strike. So I put the stick down, and you guys, I got God bumps. I'm telling you the truth. This really happened. It's just, every time I tell it, it's hard to believe. But I put the stick down, and I looked at that snake, and I said, listen, buddy, I'm here to save your life. We are one. We have a connection. all of creation. We are connected with all of creation. That's what it means about the one mind. All of creation. We are one. I looked at that snake and I said, get on this stick. And if you don't, it's toast. So I put the stick down there. Believe it or not, he crawled on the stick, and I'm only 5 feet, I'm like this. And he crawled, and he was very calm, crawled on it back and forth, so it laid back and forth like this. I lifted up the branch, and it was a very big snake, like this one, very big. And I picked him up. Now there's like 50 or 60 people in this big circle, and they're all, So the crowd parted, the sea parted, as I'm walking along with my snake. And he's just laying there on the stick. And I'm keeping eye contact, really keeping eye contact, saying, and talking out loud. Just be calm. It's okay. You're going to be all right. You're going to be fine. Walk way across the parking lot. I mean, it was a big parking lot, like from here all the way to ours. Get him down on the sand, and away he went. I went back, and 2 minutes later, there's the maintenance man with the shovel and the hoe ready to chop his head off. So the power of the mind, it works if you work it. It works. It was a wonderful demonstration of pure faith for me, and it just gave me the chills, and it gave me everything I needed to know that this works all the time. Thank you. Thank you. So our next PowerPoint, number 2. We may be quite emphatic in saying that we think the universe exists for the expression of spirit, and man exists for self-expression because he is, she is the expression of spirit. Hello? Logical? If we are here to express our God self, then that's why we're here. It's our self-expression. It's God's expression. And what this is simply saying is that we are here to live our life out loud. Out loud. We are here to live this moment of eternity in joy, in peace, in excitement, in comfort, in vitality. That's why we're here. So we have to be the compassion. We have to be the energy of life. This is our purpose. Where you say, I'm looking for my purpose in life. What's my purpose? That's our purpose, to express our God self. We are not here to live small or tiny or under a bush. We were not created for that. We were here to get off the couch and get out in the world and be dynamic, be this big self that we are. The next part of that quote is, man does not exist for the purpose of making an impression upon his environment. He does exist to express himself in and through his environment. There is a great difference. So I just wanted to read you something on that quote out of the Science of Mind textbook. When I first read it, I kind of went, it really kind of made me feel kind of funny. So, yeah, and you'll know why. Man does not exist to leave a lasting impression upon his environment. Not at all. It is not necessary that we leave any impression at all. It is not necessary. If we should pass on tonight, that anyone should ever remember that we ever lived. All that means anything is that while we live, and he has it in big, bold letters here, and wherever we go from here, we shall keep on living. Keep on living. So we're here to live out loud. I love the quote from Jalaluddin Rumi, which is a 13th century Sufi poet. He says, we are tasting the taste this minute of eternity. Everything happens now. Everything. There is no greater later, folks. Your heaven and your hell are happening right now. And you have the power to change whatever is happening. The power of the mind is within you, and you can change any circumstances you want that are out picturing in your life. You're only one thought away from something better, something dynamic, something that'll pull you out of the hell that you're living in. One thought away, and then the next thought, and then the next thought, and it goes on. Every moment we have choices, and we make a decision that is for our good, for our life. Okay, the next PowerPoint. Most men who believe in God believe in prayer. But our idea of prayer changes as our idea of God changes. And it's natural for us to feel this way of praying, that our way of praying is the correct way. Let me just stop right there for a moment. Any way of praying is the correct way. We, in the Science of Mind, we do the 5-step prayer. It's a scientific prayer. It's been proven, and it works. Works for me. I'm sure it works for you. But any way we pray, it works. But we should bear in mind that the prayers which are effective, no matter whose prayers they may be, are effective because they embody certain universal principles which, when understood, can consciously be used. So what is that universal principle that everyone that prays uses? Do you believe it? Do you believe what you're saying? Do you have energy behind your prayer? Do you have, compassion behind your prayer? So when we become truly conscious of our oneness with all of life, of all of universal good or God, when we become conscious of that, the belief in sin or evil or sickness, limitation, and even death goes away. The belief in those things go away because nothing in our thought when nothing in our thought denies the power and the energy of God, we're there. We've made it, and our prayers are answered. In the Science of Mind, we believe the control of conditions through the power of the mind, not vice versa. Conditions do not control the mind, even though sometimes it appears that way. And it's been appearing that way for me. It comes up like, what in the heck is happening here? I mean, I'm looking at situations and conditions that I don't want to happen. I don't want it to happen. And it appears to be showing up in my life that way. So what I have to affirm and what I have to know is that I can change my thinking and change my life. And what I can think about, I can bring about. And even though conditions and circumstances sometimes look like they're staying the same, they're really not. Everything moves forward. Everything is expanding, and everything is evolving into new life all the time. The power of the mind is the nature of God. Since each of us have this power readily available, then each of us are included in the nature of God. The creator means that each of us create. We create out of thought. Since each of us can create, then each of us are able to remake our lives in a way that gives us the experience that we want and desire. It's a beautiful world when we see it all that way. Thank you. Thank you. Set the consciousness for us so I can do an ending prayer.
I can feel with every breath God's love surrounds us here. I can feel with every breath it's dissolving every fear. The love in here expands to fill our world, so it can be the presence of God's light and love that flows through you and me. The love in here expands to fill our world, so it can be the presence of God's light and love that flows through you and me.
As we join together once again in this cosmic stream of pure, loving God consciousness, we recognize that there is only one life, and it's the life of God, and it is our life right here, right now. I know that this energy, this vitality, this joy that God is, moves through me and expresses as me all the time. I know that we are an excellent idea in the mind of God, and we let our light shine. So I declare that the power of the mind is my power. And now I fully understand this and practice this power in all of my affairs. I experience what I create knowing that all is good and all is God. So I take this declaration and I place it into divine mind, where it is always created exactly as we believe. And it responds to me by saying, yes, my beloved. Yes, my beloved. So my heart is full of gratitude and thanksgiving as I anchor this prayer in confidence, in love, and in joy. As together we say, and so it is. Amen.
Thank you so much, Reverend Judy. And now please welcome back Marianne Lewis.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Judy. That was beautiful reminders. As we know that there is just one life, one God. We sing, "How great thou art." Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, my loving God in me. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, that loving God has made. How great thou art, how great thou art. When through the woods and forest glades I wander and hear the birds sing sweetly in the trees. When I look down from a lofty mountain grandeur and hear the brook and feel the gentle breeze, then sings my soul, my loving God in me. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my loving God in me. How great thou art, how great thou art. The Christ has come with shout of acclamation. I am at home, and joy has filled my heart. I shall bow down in humble adoration and hear